Gate looks good. Checking everything else. Looks good. Okie dokie. And we are live. We are disco. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Reality Skewed Gamers lunch stream. I'm Ranger J 1999, your host with the most, and I'm glad to have you guys here for another lunch stream where we just hang out and talk shop for Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. We're going to do a roster review. I'm going to suffer through depression, through mods. We're going to answer your questions. So if you have questions, all you need to do is put your question into the chat. Make sure you put question for your statement, or I will not scoop it up. So help me to help you, help me help you. So glad to have you guys here. Make sure you shout out in the chat, skewers, wherever you may be out there in TV land. Say hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you may be, and we will shout out your name. Always a fun time for us here to shout out all the skewers out there in TV land. Very glad to have you guys here. We had another great show yesterday, and it was fun. We covered a lot of ground like we always do on our Wednesday night stream, and me and Grande ate the ridiculously 9 million Scoville hot chocolate challenge, and we did 2 squares, and yeah, you've got to be an insane person to do that. It is basically just pain. If you like pain, then I had to warn you guys, and I'm being serious about this. If you're going to do something like that, be careful. It is dangerous. So I want to throw that caveat out there. You've got to be very careful. Read the stuff on there. If you have any of those kind of conditions, don't do it. If you're not used to eating spicy food, do not do it. It will tear you up. Me and Grande have been eating spicy food our whole lives. We've done some stuff like the Carolina Reaper and stuff like that, so we kind of knew what to expect. It's still like... So if you didn't see it last night, we did do that. So go check it out, and you too can see what we experienced. So
disclaimer: Ranger and Grande have brain damage. Do not attempt.
Well, we already had brain damage. Yeah, to do something like that. But we're glad to have you guys here. A couple mechanisms that I'm going to introduce everybody. We'll kick this show into gear. Make sure you give us a thumbs up. Everybody stop what you're doing and give us a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already. We do a lot of live streaming, a lot of stuff for you guys. If you haven't followed us on Twitch, follow us on Twitch. I will be doing my Grand Arena Championship round tomorrow afternoon, so we'll have Grand Arena Championship on Friday, Sunday, and I believe Tuesday will be the rounds, and they will be on Twitch. So if you're not following us on Twitch, then please follow us on Twitch, at least follow us. If you want to subscribe, that's always a big help. We're over 350 followers on Twitch now. We're getting there. So that's good. If you haven't become a Patreon, I'll discuss the Patreon stuff later when it comes to roster reviews. I am going to be doing a mini roster review session tonight, so I'll probably do that around 5:30 like I've been doing for a couple hours. I'll be on Mist show tonight if he is streaming. So you guys can check me out over on Mist stuff tonight, Mist Passier channel. That's always fun. And he likes just to hang out and we talk. And if you haven't checked it out, it's a good time. But I will do mini roster reviews tonight. So if you're a Patreon, make sure if you have questions about your account, that's the time to come there and put your ally code in and have me look at your stuff. I know GAC is going on. We got GOTBs going on. That's one of the benefits of being a Patreon for us, is that at any time I'm doing mini roster reviews, and I do 2 to 3 a week, that is a time for you to pick my brain and let me look at your stuff, and that's it. And if you're not, then all you need to do is make some kind of donation or become a Patreon, and then I'll look at your stuff. The other thing too is if you have a roster that you've added to the lunch stream and you want to bump that up, if you become a Patreon at $10 or more, we will bump you to the front of the line. We'll get you to the top rather than waiting the 4 weeks on the bottom. So there's that. And then we do lots of stuff for our Patreons. We do workshops and we hang out. We do a session where basically the VIPs and Patreons get to sit up with us for 3 hours and just ask us anything and just hang out with us. And we do that anyway. But I encourage you guys, if you have any questions about the game, you don't have to be a Patreon. You don't have to be a VIP. If you need help, reach out to me, Ranger J 1999, whoever's there. So yeah. So there we go with that. I think that covers all that. Let's introduce everybody that we've got here today, and then I'm going to shout everybody out in the chat. Then we're going to see Ranger suffering through depression like he always does, and then we're going to get into it. So, that being said, we've got, of course, who do we got here? We've got, of course, Grim the Mechanic.
How's it going, guys?
We also got, well, Finn was here, but I don't know where that turd went. Let's see. We got Be More. Graham. No, we got. Get out of here. We got Michael W. Huntington III from Her Majesty's Royal Gaming Service.
Good afternoon.
All right, glad to have you here. We have our good friend, the Viking, who was no longer the Viking. He's clean shaven and looking pimp and fly. BCM is here, Big Country Mags.
Oh, yeah, scores.
And last but not least, we have our roster review today. We've got our good friend BMoreFet, who's here from the New Jedi Order. What's going on, BMore?
Hey, good morning, Ranger. Good morning, everyone out there.
Yeah, glad to have you. Finn says he's finishing up some emails and then he'll be on. Cool. So get your questions in, get everything in, and we will begin to have our fun. So, yes. So we've got that ready to go. Let's do this. I think we're just going to jump right in and see who's all out there in TV land for the skewers. But do me a favor, if you are here right now, make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video. Very, very, very important. Revenator's here. He says, "Oh dang, the thumbs down bandit has already struck 10 minutes before the start time." Yeah, there's someone that they just don't like us, and that's their prerogative. Give us a thumbs down immediately. So I actually am.
It still counts as a view.
It does, but it's kind of cool that someone hates us so much that they're waiting for the stream to actually give us a thumbs up. It's kind of cool in a way. It's like, okay, damn. When you started, you gave us a thumbs down. Nice. Our good friend Matt Bailey's there. He says, "Gross says, good morning, gentlemen. Thank you for being here." Gav P says, "True Revenator, all that thumbs up to bring balance and hunt down the culprit." Well, good luck. Dr. Feelgood's here. He's the one that makes you feel all right. Says, "Hey, howdy, hey, everyone." Moss Mike is here. He says, "Good morning." Gav P does say, good afternoon, RSG peeps. He says, hey, one day to the weekend. I sense good vibes for Ranger Roll mods today. Helmet, bayonet, and M4 at the ready. Let's get those trenches to face RNG head on. Well, we're going to try, Gav P. DL Cool J with the shades and the cool look. Looking cool, like he always is. Rubber Duck Mafia says, "Hi, everyone." Hey, Rubber Duck Mafia. Utah is here, says, "Greetings, RSG family and friends. Glad to have you here." Darth Vader every 87 says, "Good morning." Good morning to you, my friend. Stoner Jedi is here. He says, "Hey, everyone. Glad to have you here, Xylo. Make sure you check out his channel, Takedown Games." Of course, Hellnix. He says, "Good afternoon, Ranger J 1999 and crew and everyone else in chat. Another day of silence for me, but I did want to say hi. Hey, so we'll thank you for that, Hellnix." Dr. Gonzo H with the wave. Nick Merck says, "Good morning." Gappy question, Ranger, how's your tongue after yesterday's chili hot spicy chocolate challenge? It's fine. I'm fine. It's totally cool. So I'm doing just fine. Don't you guys? I appreciate all the worry because me and Grinding were really stupid.
Fine here. How are you?
We're fine. Everything's fine. How are you? What's your ID number? Chicken or Chicken, as I like to call him, because he never corrected me. Or he says it's chicken, so we're gonna go chicken. With his greetings. BMoreFet, of course, is in there, our Ross review. Telemad is here. Thank you. Let's see here. Who else we got? It updated. Let me go back and scroll up so I make sure I get everybody. Fetty Chico says, "Yo." Guzza Buzza says, "Hello there. Hello. Ashton Canilia says, "Hi. I have arrived. Am I late?" Nope, you're right on time. You arrive precisely when you mean to. Ronde Verge is here as well. He said he licked it twice. Nice. Chewy says, "Trolls!" And I am feeling fine, Chewy. Thank you for asking. Kazakagi Too Easy says, "I am here." Spider says, "Finally figured out how to change my name." Well, glad that you figured it out there, Spider, and glad to have you here. Briarius Aegon says, "What's up?" What's going on, Briarius? Proper Catch says, hey. Glad to have you here, Proper Catch. Nathaniel Morgan says, "Soon TM." That's all he says. Grande Verge is, I guess, giving out his social. I don't know what that number is. So it was 1 through 9. Okay. Walter Arnold says, "Happy Thursday. Glad to have you here, Walter Arnold." John Davis says, It's a good day to fly a kite. Let's go fly a kite." That's from Mary Poppins. You don't know that. So there you go. Let's see here. Anything else? Yes. Good. Anybody else? If I see your name, then I will say howdy ho and deedly good day there, neighbor. So glad to have you guys all here hanging out with us. Let's just kick this pig into gear and let us begin. So also you can see, guys, we have our patrons running up top. If you would like to donate in the super chat, we've got Lord Veta's Cup of Plenty there that you can super chat. Anything you do, whether you follow us on Twitch or do bits in Twitch, or if you do Patreon, or you sub, or if you do a super chat, everything will come up on the screen, and the Twitch and donations and the super chat donations from YouTube will fall into the Cup of Plenty. And it's always fun to see different stuff fly through the years, like Pooh-filled Baby Rangers, corn-fed, Twinkie-fed porgs, and then, of course, the Pickle Extravaganza of $20.01 or more. So, there you go. Get your questions in, guys. Let's start this show off right. It's been an intense night. Now, for those that don't know, yes, yesterday, me and Grande did the hottest chocolate challenge in the world. And we ate 2 of the squares, and I can tell you that shit is intense. If you haven't, I'm not going to spoil it. Just go back and watch. We handled it like boss. I think people were disappointed that we weren't freaking out, but then we've done stuff like that. But it still hurt. I'm not going to lie. It's just some pain, but yes, be very careful, guys. If don't try to mimic us. We did that because we raised money for cancer, and that was something that we did. Maybe something we'll do in the future. But if you are going to try to do that, be careful. It's very dangerous. Make sure you read the labels on that stuff. It has tons of warnings, and you need to be very careful. So don't say we didn't warn you. I mean, it's intense. If you're not used to eating spicy food, or your tolerance for pain is very low, you have a low threshold for pain, any kind of medical condition, be very careful with that stuff, because any of those, and I've seen the YouTube videos of people that just are not prepared for that, and it just tears them apart. And I would rather you guys be happy and safe than been laying in bed like you died. It will knock you on your ass if you're not prepared. So be very careful with that crap. All right, I think it's time for Ranger to suffer through mods. Let's just do it. All right, it's time for Ranger to suffer through mods and depression. So I have already got the mats ahead of time. I'm very proactive. And we're going to go in here, and we are going to filter, and then we're going to try to slice the mod and see what happens. We don't know what's going to happen. 9 times out of 10, bad stuff happens. Nothing good happens for me. So, and then I suffer through depression. So we'll do that. We'll filter by speed sets only, and then we will sort by speed. There we go. And then we'll look for the mod that I was working on. I think it was a gray one. So we're going to slice this gray one that was 4. Let's do it. Let's see what we get. I'd love to get a 6 on this. I really would. All right, it's 4 speed. Here we go. Must be one with the mod. Here we go. Please hit speed, you son of a bitch. It did! It hit 10! It's 6 speed! You beautiful bastard. We're going to keep going with this mother trucker. Oh yes, it's game on like Donkey Kong. Let's see if I bite. How many more do I need? Hold on. Let me do the math here real quick. Let's see. I need how many more for this? I need 13 more. So if I do this, we'll just purchase the energy, and hopefully I can hit, 10. If I hit some double drops, then that'll be good. Really? I'm too short? Damn it. They're going to make me waste the crystals. All right. I'll waste the crystals for the fans. That's the kind of guy I am, guys. We're going to go for it. So we just hit a green with 10. All right. Here we go again, guys.
Vertically challenged, not short.
No, well, I have my uses. All right, here we go. Be one with the mod, you bastard son of a bitch mod. Work for us. Come on, hit the goddamn speed. Here we go. Hit speed. God. Didn't hit speed. It hit stupid ass potency. Still have a chance, though. This is a 10-speed mod. So we're in the double-digit range. I only need 2 more of those other ones. I'm going to go for it, guys. I'm going for it. I'm crazy, guys. I'm crazy. I must be a glutton for punishment. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, guys.
Do it.
I'm doing it. Here we go.
Do it.
We're going to do it. You only live once, right? So let's do this. Screw this. I'm tired of this crap. We're going to go for it again. So Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. You son of a bitch. Give me the damn speed. Quit dicking me around. I've worked hard. I've suffered enough. Come on, Mod. Just work with me, Mod. Help me help you. So, na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Here we go. Next one. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. It hit speed. Yes! We're at 14 speed.
Woo-hoo.
All right.
I'm waiting for you. Oh, here we are. Yeah, you hit speed.
All right. We're going to go for it again. But this is where the depression hits every time. I get to this point and it doesn't hit again. And then I suffer through depression. But I'm going for it, guys. For you, the skewers, the fans out there, I'm going for it again. All right. Mod.
Greed.
Mod.
The other scent from Calvin Klein.
Mod, let's talk a moment, Mod. I need you to hit speed. 6 would be beautiful, but I'm not greedy. I'll take a 5. Just hit speed. I don't want tenacity. I don't want stupid-ass potency. I don't want crit chance. I want speed. I need... Help me here, Mod. Hit speed. Just think of all the fans watching this right now. So, son of a bitch, better hit speed. All right? Come on, work with me here. Na 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 na. Here we go. Na 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 na. And na 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 na. Hit speed. Hit speed. Hit speed. Hit speed. For Christ's sakes. Did I expect anything else? It hit goddamn crit chance. Depression. We fought, guys. We fought. We did the best we could. And it didn't work out for us.
Still a nice mod, mate.
That's
Still, I mean, you've
I
got
know.
everything there, haven't you? You've got a nice double-digit speed. You've got some potency, some crit chance, and a swing and a miss tenacity. So,
You see Nathaniel Morgan's monkey ass in there? It's like, stop speed hunting. No, I will continue to speed hunt Nathaniel Morgan because it causes me grief and brings the fans joy because it's funny. So, learn to live with humor, Nathaniel Morgan. Depression. We tried, guys. Now I got to go look at where I want to put that mod. I don't know where we're going to go. I mean, it's still a good mod, 14 speed, but it was so close, guys. We were so close to getting that 20 speed. So not bad, but a little depression because I was being greedy. But I just wanted to get to that 20, so it would have been nice. But I can go on somewhere, and I can use that very effectively. So not a total loss. We'll take what we can get with mods because I could have just stayed at 10 and I would have been really upset. But you know what? We went for it. You got something out of it, so it's not too bad.
You got to go for it because you miss all the shots you don't take, right?
That's right. You only live once in life, right? So would have been beautiful if we'd hit, but we didn't hit, and that's okay. We tried, but that's what you guys got to do for mods. You got to be in the trenches. You got to fight the good fight. You got to do it every day. All right, now that we've dicked around with me enough, let's go do our roster review for today. We've got an awesome person. We've got BMoreFet in here today. BMore, it is time for your roster review, buddy. Yay. That's great. Yeah, BMore's here. Yay. All right, I'm going to...
We all rejoiced.
Yeah, we ate Grimm's Minstrels. Yes. All right, so...
Revenator's put a ticket in. He says, I ordered a full order of depression, but there was a 14 speed mod. How do I get a route?
Yeah, it's just a little depression. It's not full depression because you got something out of it, right? So it's hard to be upset with 14. So, but I'm a greedy whore, so I wanted 20. I had such high hopes. That bitch hit 6. I was like, oh, it could hit 6 again. But well. It's all good. All right, so BMore, again, shout out to your guild, New Jedi Order. We are looking at BMoreFet's profile today, and he is a 4.776 million GP. And this is what he wrote to us. And BMore, you tell me if this is different. We're going to let you kind of ask questions and kind of dictate what you want us to look at if this has changed. I would like some feedback on gearing and Zeta priorities for GAC and GOTB. Currently working on GG and the Separatists with hyper focus on GeoBrute Alpha since my other Geos are solid. He's getting my next Zeta on his unique. The last 6 months or so I've been trying to completely finish teams before moving on. A look at my mods as well would be nice. Is that what we're still looking at? BMore, you tell me what are we doing here, buddy?
Yeah, that's still the idea. Trying to shore up my teams for GOTB. Shout out to the NJO New Jedi Order.
Word.
Just got up into the top 25 guild GP range, so
Ooh.
starting to swing with the big boys here. So I need to
Trying to
tighten
think.
up my roster.
I don't think we faced you in TW yet. MC3. I don't think we faced each other yet, have we?
No,
No, I don't think so.
No, we haven't faced you yet. No.
That'll be fun.
That's an experience you could look forward to.
It'll be an intense battle, man. Jesus, the TW at the upper levels is like nerve wracking, man. So it's like both put down Revan walls and all this stuff. You're like, God damn! It's like, oh my God.
Yeah,
all right.
I love Grand Arena is great because you can mess around with the different teams, but it does get intense when your guilds count on.
Yeah, it's pretty intense, man. All right, so let's look at your Separatists. Let's see how we're doing there. Let's look at that first. We'll go in depth with your mods too. You're doing great in both arenas, so there's no issues there. Separatists look really good. Ventress 12 with 2 Zetas, Dooku's 12, Sunfax 12, Newt's 11. So the characters you're working on right now is kind of like I am. You're working on B1, who does have the Zeta, which is good, and Droidica, who's 6-star, but gear 8. I guess you're working on gearing up your B2 and your Magna Guard. God bless you, sir. Good luck. I'm with you on those. If you're working on your Separatists, yeah. Oh,
Talk
God.
about painful. Those are between the
they're so
the
awful.
stun guns and the
and they all take the same things. And Magna Guard, it's just a butthole with all that crap. I mean, it's really crazy. Hey, so some people showed up. So we got Ray Rock in there. We got Ouchie Girl. Hello, Ouchie Girl. Anybody else showed up? I didn't see any other names, so glad to have you guys here. As I said, as I see you, I'll shout your names. So, if you're planning right now to work on Separatists, I think you're fine, man. Totally fine. Zeta priorities, let's look at what you got. Are you focusing on the Geos first, or are you going to focus on finishing up the droids first? I mean, your Geos are pretty solid. It looks like you just said you're working on Geo Brood Alpha.
Yeah, I got Geo Brood Alpha. He's getting the Zetas, I think, before I start Zeting Grievous and the rest, just because of the gear level.
So if you get Geonosian Brood Alpha done, he's gear 11. Yeah, I think you do his unique first, and then you can do his later afterwards. But yeah, definitely want that brute coming in off the board, because that's my next Zeta. Well, it looks really good, man. Your Separatists are coming along just fine, man. And eventually we'll have Watt to to add to the mix there. So all right, so we are going to keep working on Separatists. I think you're fine with that. Now, what other teams on your GAC do you want me to look at for GAC? You want me to just go through every team and kind of give you anything I can see on that, or?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, the only ones that I'm considering once I get Separatist finished, where to move on to, is whether finishing up my First Order, which still aren't completely geared, or Ewoks, or if it's even worth it, or focusing on another team.
All right, let's look at your Galactic Republic. Okay, it's good to go. So let's look at some of these other teams. So you said Ewoks and First Order.
Yeah, I don't even know if it's worth finishing gearing those guys. I got them, in the 10, 11 range, if it's even
Ewoks are
nowadays.
great. They'll take out a calf team that doesn't have net.
Ewoks are
fantastic.
on offense. Ewoks
Just don't
are
put them on defense.
like I used my same gear level Ewoks against a gear 12 First Order team with Wampa, and we wrecked it. Ewoks on offense are pretty good. Ewoks on defense, you're just basically asking to get nesticized or one shot by something, right? Because the AI does it wrong, and Nest just they can't do anything to Nest where she's going to eat them alive. So we never want to put our Ewoks on defense. But I'd say out of the two teams, your First Order is more done. I think once you get your Separatists squared away, the two Zetas that you're missing is really, and they're optional. One I think is really not, is First Order Stormtrooper. Because he's really a great tank. He counterattacks. He calls to assist. He adds health and protection back to the team. He's really a great piece for the First Order team. Your other First Order look great. The other one is Kylo Ren. Mast is the other Zeta that makes that team tick. So if you want to, after First Order, if you want to go, or I'm sorry, after Separatists, once you get your teams on your Separatists squared away, because you're going to need the Zeta for B2. You're going to need this at least Metal Monstrosity on Grievous for your droids. You've already got the one on B1. If you want any team, let's say probably First Order, because if we go to your Ewoks, I bet you have Chirpa Zeta.
Yes.
Yeah, and
I think it's the only one.
And they're all Gear 11. I mean, this is a team you can use for fun. I mean, you can go in there with like an Nata Womp if you really. It could take out a lot of teams. I mean, Ewoks, especially once they get to Gear 12, are little bastards. They can take out a lot of stuff. So you can use your Ewoks on offense. I'd say get your First Order. It's closer to being rounded up and done. I know the Gear 11 to 12 for Ewoks can be kind of a pain in the ass. You don't need to worry about Scout. You don't really need to worry about Tebow. Just focus it on Chirpa, Wicket, Elder, Logray, and Paplu. That's usually the team that you see on offense that works the best. Tebow once in a while if you're trying to remove turn meter, but it's not worth it in my opinion. Tebow is just Tebow. So, all right. So we've looked at that. So I would say First Order would be next, unless there's another team you want me to look at here. Any other teams you want me to look at?
No, I don't think so. I think everything else, Galactic Republic is completely done, and I love that team, man.
It's amazing,
crazy fun.
Yes. Okay, so your farm plan's squared. You've pretty much got everything you need. You've got Sith Empire. You've got Jedi. You've got everything that you need to be successful. Let's go look at your mods. Let me just check your profile again here, and before we go into mods, yeah, you're getting consistently. You're in the top 10. Probably had a day where you were busy. Same thing with ships. So you're fine there. So you got that crystal income coming in. That's really good. So you got Millennium Falcon. You've got the Jedi Knight, or so the Darth Revan team, which looks really, really good. So let's look at your mod situation. All right, we'll filter this just by speed. We'll get more in depth here. Let's just see just speed secondaries, how you're doing. Pretty good. God dang. Two tenacity. That's tenacity with 25 and 24 speed, you filthy bastard. Yeah, Lee, look at those two mods. Those are some good looking mods, man. I just have to stare at those for a moment. Jesus Christ. Let's see. Speed. Alright. HK, Yoda. 18. Mods look really good. You've got a good diversity here. Now, there are some mods here that you could probably take 6E, right? Like the one on Darth Revan. The one on Yoda, the one on Darth Sion. Those all can go to 20. Same thing with the one on Greedo. Yeah, you have a 19 speed on Greedo potency.
Not sure why that's there.
Well, I know why it's there. It's a potency mod, so you're probably for like his thermals. So I think that's why you had it on there. Yeah. You got a 21 speed on Talzin. That's an offense mod.
Yeah, I just remodded my Night Sisters. I took Daka to Gear 13 and threw a Zeta on her. I love that team.
Yeah. So let's filter again by speed sets and see how your speed sets are doing. All right. So you're kind of like where I'm at. You've got 1, 2, 3 mods that are speed sets that are 20 speed. For your mod strategy, what are you kind of implementing for your mods? Because it looks like you have a good mixture of mods at different levels. Oh, you have, what do you have here? You have a 13 speed on B1 that's purple, might hit. You've definitely got one on low gray that's a square that's 13 speed that you probably need to roll. Those are the two that kind of stand out to me that might hit into the higher range. You've got a 4.13 speed on 3PO. I'm not sure why that's there.
Because of the speed.
So, are you farming more speed sets, or were you focusing on your mods? Speed, or are you mixing it up a little bit with some of the stuff you're farming, like crit chance or anything?
Well, lately I've been trying to just get the materials to roll as many as I can
Sure.
to upgrade the mods that I have. But I did go through a period, probably like 3 weeks, where I was just doing speed because I felt like I needed more depth with my speed mods.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure everybody feels like that, but
All right. So, yeah, definitely slice that one on low gray. This is the only one that I looked at. There's a couple 10. There's one on Newt Gunray. There's one on Hermit Yoda that you could hit. They're both 10s that are speed. The cross on R2. The diamond on Veers. Those are the ones that stick out that you need to work on as well. So I think slice the materials, see what you get out of those first before we go get some more speed mods. See what those hit. Those are all double digits that could go higher. And if you could hit some of those, I think that would help you out tremendously. So all your materials should go for those purple and blues you've got that are like 14 or 10 blue, something like that you want to see if you can get speed on the next couple hits. It could get lucky, so... but other than that, I think your mod sets look really great, man. I mean, we're being nitpicky here. I mean, with your stuff, you're 4.7, almost 4.8 million GP, and I think looking at your roster, it looks really, really good. You're farming what you need to farm. You're farming the right characters. Your teams are well-rounded. You've got, Gear 12, your Gear 13s are fantastic. It's your arena team. You've got Docket Gear 13. I mean, this is a really good job with your team. So this is your time. We've looked at your mods. You've got a really good mod plan. We talked about the mods you need to slice. We talked about the teams and Zetas and what you can work on afterwards. What are your questions, man? This is your time. Since you're here, what do you got for me, man? What do you want me to look at? What do you want to ask?
So one question that came up, we were discussing in the guild yesterday, was modding on Geonosian Brood Alpha. Has there been any sort of idea of best way to go, whether to go tanky or more damage?
Yeah, so the consensus that I've been getting, and again, this is still not a full consensus, but a majority that I've been talking with say potency with speed, but your primaries on that is tanky, right? So because the stats you get on your Brood Alpha is what's going to be on the Brute. So if you can have a lot of protection, tanky stuff, health, things of that nature on there, you can have a potency set. Some say tenacity set too. So speed, make him fast, have lots of protection, bonus assistance. He's a tank kind of character along with the Brute because he'll get his stats. That's where people are kind of trending. Mike, anything that you're on that's different from what I've been told?
No. Exactly that. You want the health on there because that transfers over to Brute, and not only that, you want your Brood to stay till the end of the battle. And Squishy Brood means that you're going to lose him too quickly. And basically, health with lots of speed and tenacity and protection, and that's just going to look at. I took mine off the wrong page. I took mine to 13.
Wow.
Nice.
And I've got mine at the video's coming out later. I think you can work out by my demeanor that
I've got a potency set and speed set. I'm looking at the primaries I have on mine now. He's only Gear 9, but I went health, protection.
So mine's got 64 and some change thousand health, and just shy of 90k protection and 264 speed.
Are you putting yours on defense, Mike?
God, no. No, I scoped my opponent and saw that he's got 5 Gear 11 Jawas, and I'm like, okay, that's not happening then. No, that's not happening. No, and plus there's the challenge anyway, isn't there? They don't really want us to set our separatists on defense because we've got to kill how many people with separatists? It's one of the feats. It's one of the current feats in Grand Arena. Where is it? Fist of the Separatists. Defeat 24 enemy units in Grand Arena with a Separatist character or ship. Ooh, so we're getting ships on the last round because we haven't got it this time round. Yeah. So, 24 kills there. So I'm hoping to find Ewoks, and I'm going to leave Elder alone. Just let him res them. Either that or a week.
Kill them over and over and over.
Oh yeah, don't you do that? I always do that. If you've got a reviver and you've got a challenge, I mean, especially like old Daka, yeah, she'll bring them all back. Yeah, kill everyone except her. Just let her keep reviving them. Thank you very much. But no. Hopefully my opponent isn't listening. I've kept on to my geos. I want to have some fun with them.
All right. What other questions do you have, my friend?
That's all I can think of. Thanks, guys. Appreciate your time.
Okay. All right. So very much. If you have any other questions, then you know where to find us. Definitely, we'll get you squared away. If you have any more questions, relating to what we discussed today, Be More, you're more than welcome to reach out to me anytime, man. And if for you guys, we want to thank Be More for letting us look at his roster. Again, shout out to his guild, New Jedi Order. Glad to have you guys watching us today. If you would like a roster review, all you need to do is send your GG page to Finity in Discord, FINITY, with a little bit like Be More did of what he wants us to look at, and give him a day or two to respond. If he doesn't, just send him another message. He will respond eventually, and when he does, he'll let you know that he's got you in the queue. And once he does that, it's a 4-week wait unless you become a Patreon. If you are a Patreon already, then you'll get bumped to the front of the line. So there's that. So there's that way to get a roster review. I will be doing mini roster reviews today at 5:30. So if you want a mini roster review, you can become Patreon or not become Patreon. I'll still look at your stuff, and then that's another way to have me look at some of your stuff. And then I am doing full roster reworks, remodding. If you would like me to do your roster, all you need to do is send me a message in Discord. I charge $30 per million GP. And then if you want for $20 more, I will break down your teams, what you need to farm on, how the mods work, things of that nature. You get personal time with Ranger as I explain things to you. The only thing that you're required to have is some kind of communication device, either Skype or Zoom if you want the $20. If not, just message me in Discord. You just say you want me to redo your mods, and I will do that for you. So full rework of your mods, I can do it all. So you guys asked me to do that, and I've been doing them already. So if you'd like me to do that, it'd behoove you to probably get them in sooner rather than later. But I will always be available to get you guys done, and I will get you done as soon as possible, especially with GAC and other things going on. Some people mods are overwhelming, and I like to basically get you squared away, and hopefully I can get the one time and explain how you want to have your mods organized, because I will organize your mods. I've seen a lot, so some that I've done that it's people are overwhelmed. So let me help you get your account squared away. All right, Be More, you gonna hang out with us for a little bit?
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, absolutely. Oh, look who it is. Someone jumped into the chat and didn't say anything. It's Finity. He's muted.
Shh, maybe if we ignore him, he'll go away.
No, he's going to pop in sometime. Now, see, yeah, you don't do that. Finn, what's going on, buddy?
Busy. That's all I got. Just
busy.
When projects go sideways, they go sideways.
Are you sure?
And that is why we blame Finn.
That's right.
Science? Science? Is that what we're saying, Finn? Science?
I wish.
I thought we were past all this nonsense.
So did I, until problems started popping up at the beginning of this week, and I've been dealing with that all week, so hooray! I'm not allowed to go on vacation, apparently. Go on vacation one day, come back, and everything is broken the next week. It's awful.
Finn.
Yeah.
It's not good.
No.
It's not good, Finn.
No.
Well, at least you're getting paid for it.
That's right.
I mean, I guess. I guess.
Did he deliberately sabotage it to make him look better?
No, because this doesn't make me look good at all.
Does it not?
No,
It
I
will
mean
do
it's
when you
not my
resolve it,
fault.
though.
He can,
But my
he can only
project has taken so many hits, it doesn't make me look good. I'm
Yeah.
fixing it so I can get something back, but it's still more negative than positive.
Yeah,
Damn.
Mike, he can only get away with cheating when we're around.
That's right.
Science, anyone?
That is science.
I mean, I'm just saying, science.
Science, hey you, eh? You see what I did there?
It'll be all right, buddy. It'll be okay. You're gonna be all right, Finn.
Tomorrow's Poets' Day anyway. You don't work Saturdays, do you?
No, I do.
There you go. You do.
Well, then there you go.
I'm working tomorrow.
Okay. All right, let's get back into the game. Let's get some stuff going on. Let's get to these questions. We got questions we need to get to. So, Finn, are you able to do questions, or do I need to pull that up, buddy?
I don't have them up right now. I can get to them. But
Can you, or are you busy?
Yeah. No, I can get
Okay.
to them.
So, Finn, if you want to do that, I will switch back over to the game, and we will do some stuff in game. We've got the Ewok event, so we get to go use the Ewoks to slaughter an ATST. This is Finn's favorite event. Just throwing that out there. What do I want to use? I don't want to use that team.
It does help people understand how to use the Ewoks. Ewoks are a lot of fun to use.
Yeah,
If you don't understand how to use the Ewok, this is actually a really good practice one.
sure.
All right. Let's see. Gap P question Ranger, how's your tongue after yesterday's chili hot crazy spicy chocolate challenge?
It's fine. I'm totally fine, guys. I mean, it was intense, but it's nothing I haven't experienced before.
Have you felt the after effects?
No, I used the bathroom last night, but it was fine because I drank some Pepto because I knew that was going to be so I'm just worried about Grande. He did not. I know he told me.
Grande did not, and he took a second one, and he turned beet red. This is yeah.
Has anyone heard from him since?
No.
Actually, no, Mrs. Grande would be on the phone, wouldn't she? What the hell did you do to him now?
Oh, God.
Let's see. Next one is Matt Bailey. Question: have you considered a countdown to your streams when the stream begins and ad starts? By the time it's over, you're in the middle of your hellos. So we do that with the Wednesday night, but we don't do that with our lunch. So that's part of the reason why we have so there's a few reasons why we do that, like 3-minute intro with our live stream. So one, it allows us to make sure that the stream is live and all of that kind of stuff. And two, it allows us to get through the ads and that also.
Yeah.
We're also going to be working on an outro. I can tell you that right now. There's an outro being worked on for the kind of the same reason, so we don't get the cutoff ranger like you guys sometimes get. So that'll help prevent that. So we are working on those things, but we haven't done one for the lunch stream, but maybe we will.
Yeah, we can do something.
Helenix question: how are you feeling after 2 doses of that chocolate followed by dip, Ranger? Are you okay? Have you destroyed the family toilet yet? These are questions we want to know.
No, I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. We're all fine here. How are you?
Let's see. Next question. Chewy question: when's Mallet coming back? Soon, TM.
Yeah, we got nothing.
Chewy question: who's the 5th in a Night Sister team after using Asajj on GOTB Phase 2?
Yeah, so I actually did this yesterday. So I didn't have Asajj because I gave her up for I'd used her for the mission with Dooku, right? But I went in with my Night Sisters with Talzin, Zombie, Daka. I went in with Talia and Spirit, and I actually got to the 4th round. I just ran into an Anakin. Of all the damn teams I had to run into was the goddamn Anakin. I was like, really? It could have been anybody else, I would have been fine. But that team got me to the 4th battle. So, I only got 2 Zetas, not 4. Oh, well. So that team can still do
I went
do
the
well.
opposite. I put in Acolyte instead of Talia.
Sure.
That one worked actually really well.
Yeah, I mean, they both work. I was just trying Talia just to see because of the health and everything. Plague was spreading, and then I saw Anakin. I was like, uh-oh. And then I heard, you underestimate my power. Or you didn't even finish power. I was like, half my team got wiped out. I was like, God damn it.
Well, that happened to me in the 3rd fight. I got Mace, and then in the same freaking... I got Mace in Phase 2, I think it was. And then in Phase 3, or Phase 4, I got Mace again.
Mace wasn't. Yeah, it just when I faced. Yeah, it just I was fine up to that fourth battle, but yeah, that's pretty much what you got to do. Now with the Asajj fight, Dooku, you're gonna need your Dooku 12 to get through that. I got to round 3 and then my Dooku died, and I was like, damn it. So I was able to get through again. I think the 4th phase, and then I just didn't have enough. I mean, Asajj is pretty nasty, but I mean, you need a gear 12 Dooku with the bonuses and stuff like that, because he's just going to take hits, and you can be clever with him.
I'll be right back.
He's not going to have enough health and protection to do it. So, all right.
13 Asajj makes it really easy.
Yeah, she's nasty.
Like, I was like, I wonder, so I put it on auto. My Dooku died, and he's gear 12.
Yeah.
But Asajj was just sitting there going, brah, and destroyed everything.
She's nasty. All right, Ski Trooper question. T3 Zetas, can you give me some excuses to do one or both? But seriously, he seems like a useful tool that just doesn't have a great home yet. I'm not a big... I mean, his Zetas are great, but compared to all the Zetas out there, and just... I don't use T3 on all the teams that I have. Some people swear by it. Mike, any of you guys use T3?
It's the I forgot. I was actually going to do it. It's the one that gives the 8%.
Right.
Not the defense.
The combat one.
Penetration. I mean, you could combat logic. Something is it? That's the one. I'm guessing that. I'm assuming. Same thing. That this is for a Grievous squad, and yeah, you want it's the 8% one, not the 100%.
Yeah, combat logic
is the Zeta that you. Yeah, that's the one that you need to get Grievous to go absolutely batshit crazy. Otherwise, yeah, and then it's speed order. You need to pay attention to. Well, I say that depends which squad you run in with it. But yeah,
it's hard to do.
Some of them, I think.
It's hard to do T3 Zetas when you've got so many more Zetas out there that give you so much more bang for your buck. You know, I mean, it's not a high priority Zeta.
One is what it gives you, though.
I know, but like, go ahead, Mike.
There is a bonus.
All right, we're talking over each other. Mike, then Grim.
Okay. So the bonus with that is, I mean, the one I was looking at doing was the IG-88 lead with IPD, T3, BB-8, and Grievous. And what that does is that frees up the rest of your Separatist droids, which can be very effective on their own, and of course leaves all your bunkers alone as well. So if all right, so the Grievous squad, the only Separatist in it is Grievous. But it does give you effectively 3 Grievous squads. It gives you 2. I was going to say 2 defense, but Utini saw the end of that. So it gives you 2 offensive squads and a really good defensive squad as well. So it's kind of it's playing clever with the roster, isn't it? That's my thinking. And of course, then you've got Night Sisters and all the rest of it. But
so.
Yes.
I just completed the Natives of Russus Heroic. Defeat Endor Escalation Tier 1 10 times. You know what you get for that? 500,000 K credits. I'll take it. But 20 MK4s? Come on, man!
To add to your other 5,000.
Come on, man! How many I got of those right now? 1,000. Jesus Christ. I digress. Sorry. I just saw that and I was like, really? Really? Bastards.
Really?
Alright. I apologize.
You could at least add some Vader shards.
You know, something. You know, god dang. Those little... Alright. Moss Mike question. What team can counter Geos other than Revan and Traya? Jawas don't count. No, Jawas do not count. I mean, pretty much any team. GR kick the crap out of the team. I mean... it doesn't do as well on defense if you've got like your main counters. It can be overcome. I don't know. I have not had a chance to use it as much, Mike, anybody, have you had a chance to play with it on defense and offense? Do you recommend it on defense or offense more? I mean,
Which
it could be the Geos. And what are the counters to the Geos so the people know?
The counters, the counter I found for Geos is JTR. JTR with damage dealers. JTR BB8. What did I? JTR BB8, Scav Ray, Finn, and Resistance Trooper.
Yeah, you could have R2 in there, and that's gonna.
Yeah, you want the big damage. Basically, I mean, I think that will change depending on the gear tier that you're facing.
Sure.
I mean, my one I think was a 5-star gear 11 double Zeta, but yeah, that wasn't too bad. I'm thinking when you get to gear 12 and 13s, that might change a bit, but you've still got the ability block and and basically you just got to put him down quick and use that ability block and everything as much as possible.
I used my CLS against them last Grand Arena and it worked pretty well. But you do have to kill them quick. No doubt about that.
Well, they're going to be doing AoE's attacks and stuff, and the CLS team is going to counter the crap out of those guys. So you have to be super duper careful.
Well, they did all just get their reworks before this last.
I know.
I'm just gonna say, actually, the caveat for me is that this was pre-rework. I mean, that rework doesn't look massive, but I don't know. I've got to try them out properly. I've got just to see. The only thing I've gone against at the moment is that bloody great Acklay.
Mm-hmm.
Need something with days against them, though, right? I mean, something with AoE days, maybe a Wampa.
Yeah.
Holdo would do that easily on our JTR team. You know, I've got a Gear 12 Holdo. That's what I use against like any team that has like that kind of call and assist, whether it's Karth or First Order. Holdo goes, they're dazed, and then you're like, I win. You can't call and assist. Sorry. Revenator,
Newt also works pretty good against it.
Who?
Newt.
Yeah. That makes sense. Revenator, question for Mike Hunt. Third time's a charm. If you had a second alt, a third account, what would you call it? Yeah, this was asked yesterday and you weren't here. So, what would be the name of your third alt account if you started it? We have Mike Hunt, York Hunt, and what would be the next one? We've stumped Mike. Mike?
It really would help if I took it off of mute, wouldn't it? So I launched into something there. It's like, oh, why you? What? Okay. So originally, the thought was iMac. IMA, and then either a K or a Q.
Oh, for God's sakes!
But I also thought maybe I should go toward, do a complete change and go to kind of the Slavic side of my ancestry, and then it was going to be what I put into the chat, and just to point out that in like Slavic or whatever, I see at the end it's pronounced itch. So I won't repeat the name, but if you see it in chat and we're wondering, that's how it ends.
Or you could go like Russian and Ivonic.
All right.
Oh man, I used to do FOIs. Sorry, for those that are don't know, FOIs are freedom of information requests. The press and people can ask for questions about how stuff is done. And I once got a request from a Ivona C. Justice. That was the name they gave.
Not Ivana Hump-a-Lot?
No, Ivona C. Justice.
Oh, Lord. All right.
Wheel.
Chicken, question in regards to modding. How would you rank the following teams for priority? Jedi Knight Revan, Darth Revan, JTR, CLS, Bounty Hunters, EP, with Trade Gear 9, Karth, Crew, Night Sisters. Well, I think Darth Revan's the top priority there, right?
Yeah, well, go in order of metas. It's the easiest way to do
That's
it.
the easiest way.
You know,
Yeah.
Darth Revan is the latest meta. The meta before him was Jedi Knight Revan. The meta before that was, well, Traya. of
Well,
course,
and the one thing that's not listed on
Yeah,
here is the Galactic Republic team, but that wasn't listed. So,
that
if you,
one's not really
oh,
meta when
oh,
you think about it. It's an offensive
GR
team.
is hugely
It doesn't
meta.
hold on defense.
It doesn't. Yes, it does.
It doesn't have to.
And on top of that, it doesn't hold on defense. But if he can beat Darth Revan, it's meta. Like,
Yeah, that's why
easily.
you put your Revan in defense, because you've got your Galactic.
Oh yeah, you don't want them dicking around. Yeah, that team is crazy, cray good. I think that's a priority team. But then after that, it's kind of crazy. So CLS, Bounty Hunters, JTR, Karth, Crew, Night Sisters. Oh boy, I think
the
the
Calf one,
Karth one you need Karth and at
you
least
need two, don't you? Calf.
3. You need Mission and Zalbar. Those 2 are kind of a package deal, right? But you don't need anything else. So that's 3 Zetas. CLS, that's so many Zetas. Good lord. I mean, between R2, Chewie, Han, that's going to be an intense one. JTR is a somewhat intense one because you need at least BB-8 and JTR. The other Zetas on that team aren't really needed. They just
Depends if you've got
add.
C3 in there or not.
Yeah,
If you've got
C3PO is
C3
one that
in there,
yeah.
then I'd say the Night Sisters are the cheapest bang for buck.
Yeah, I think I put Night
you could
Sisters
do it
top.
on 2
Yeah.
and then expand it.
Well, you can go like 2 on Asajj, 1 on Mother Talzin Plague Bearer, and that team works out really, really well. You don't have to have Mother Talzin lead. So I'd say Night Sisters, because they're so good in so many places, would probably be up on the list for me. Bounty Hunters are easy. You just need, really, to make any Bounty Hunter team work, it's just Bosk. Put the 2 on Bosk.
Yeah.
You know, the other ones you don't need. They're nice to have. They add stuff, like the one for Django, his unique, where if he, annihilates somebody, they can't come back, right? Or execute somebody. You know, those are nice, but you don't need that to make the team work, right? It's all about the speed and on Bosk and Django lead and things of that nature. So, the Revens, I'd say, what was the team you gave, Graham? Revens, and then after that, Traya. You said Traya? After that?
Well, Traya's,
that's pretty
if
intense.
you have her. I mean, she lasted a long time in Arena as
She's a
being
really
the number
good
one
team.
team.
Yeah, really good team.
The triumvirate.
Yeah, you don't
And
need.
then-
you don't need the Zeta for Nihilus, but the 1 for Scion and then the 2 on Traya is kind of important.
Just out of curiosity, what's your second most successful team in GOTB at the moment?
Defense or offense?
On GOTB?
Oh, I'm
no
sorry.
defense.
I'm sorry. I was thinking GAC.
No, it's all right, yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh, it's Sith Empire by
It's the
far.
ice cream, I know.
Sith Empire, like just
Is number 1 and number 2. Who's your next go-to squad?
Traya.
Triumvirate. Because she does the do. You can't guarantee anything in this GOTB, but you're pretty sure on you run your Revan and then you run your Triumvirate, and then after that it's like maybe Night Sisters.
Night Sisters.
Well, so
And
Night
then
Sisters
what?
is one. I've had a lot of luck after I kind of changed my strategy a little bit with First Order.
Yeah,
And
I was just getting ready to say that
particular,
too.
First Order officer plus Phasma speeding up Crew because his halt has an irresistible stun. So you can actually speed up Crew a lot in order to get him to just stun multiple targets. It works out really well. I got 4 out of 4 this phase after I changed my attack strategy. I got 3 out of 4 last time, and this time I was 4 out of 4 with everyone alive, I think, except Stormtrooper. At the very end, he died because he was just tanking.
No Death Panda.
No, Death Panda. So it's no Phasma, just First Order officer. So the team I used was Crew, officer, Kylo, Panda, and Stormtrooper. But I think next time I'm going to replace Stormtrooper with Phasma because I didn't really have much need for the taunt beyond Crew.
Yeah,
What I
that's the
did-
thing.
Go ahead, Mike.
All I was going to say is that I've heard many times that Fost kind of gets in the way of Crew. and you're better off kind of leaving him out
Yeah.
and just having the single.
That's that's a defensive setup. So you have him on defense because of the call and assist, the turn meter, the health and protection that he'll bring back to somebody. So that's a defensive team. But if you're gonna go offense, you can mix it up like Finn's doing. I think that makes sense.
I use the First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot.
Yeah, you can use him. Yeah, great.
The Stormtrooper slot, because he has all the the stuns and the assists, and he speeds up the whole team too.
Yeah. So there's the First Order does have some moving parts that you can put in. All right. So for modding for that last question, I think Darth Revan, I think Jedi Knight Revan, I think your Galactic Republic, your Night Sisters would probably be the 4 teams you want to do. Maybe Bounty Hunters after that. So, and then just work your way down the line, Chicken. John Davies says, question, big shout out to the Dark Lords Empire officers who've been working very hard during the recent TBs. Thank you. Shout out to all the officers. God damn, that shit is intense, man. Between TW, TB, and everything else, man, those guys are busy little beavers. So, yes, shout out to all the officers out there. You guys do a great job. Yeah, P, question. With the advent of GOTB, the need for Separatists to get Padme and the decent use of Separatist teams, Geos, droids, and others in GATWTB, is the farming of all Separatists a must now?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think, and it also
For
depends
high
on
level guilds, not
for lower
every
guilds.
guild,
No,
yeah.
it's different for every guild. I mean, if you're a lower end GP, you're not probably doing GOTB, so your priority of characters are going to be different. You know, so I think it depends. Like high level guilds, even upper mid tier guilds, it's geos, separatists, things of that nature, right? I could see lower guilds working on other stuff and be like, yeah, that makes sense.
I could see a lot of players switching their farms, making sure that they've got the brood, which then would enable them to join guilds that are doing GOTB, though. I mean, that would be, yeah. Beware if you're not doing the Geonosian TB and you've got guild members that are farming the Geos that you,
yeah. Yeah, but still, you know, it could be a good team in many aspects of the game because they also got really good ships. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Proper catch. As a question, as a person who hasn't played with his Darth Revan without Malaching its Jedi Knight Revan as of yet, is it an auto, or are there some things I need to keep in mind when going up against Jedi Knight Revan? Thanks.
I can take this because I don't have a Malak yet, and I fight JKRs all the time. If there's the biggest pain in the butt is if there is a GK, then you got to focus on him. Just hit him because he'll auto taunt if you hit anybody else. If there's no GK, it can pretty much be an auto. Just take out Yoda a couple times and then go straight for Jolie. With the JK or GK, just focus him, get Savior to proc, and then go after Jolie right off the bat.
Okay.
Once you get it's kind of interesting because if you can hit him with the fear from Darth Revan, hold off on your fear with Basti until you get a shock up, and then you can take out like half the team in one go.
There you go. But
it's really situational, depending on how the other team is modded. But if GK definitely has a Zeta, it's a pain.
Okay, very nice, good information. The lovely Alchie Dumpling has a question. She says, since the Zetas were changed to a guaranteed single drop with each challenge, how has your Omega rate been, including challenges, GW, etc.? Mine's been pretty decent. Actually, I've been getting some Omegas and some of the other stuff. I mean, that's just me, but what about the rest of you guys? Same, less, worse?
Less. A lot less.
Anybody else?
I've been hoarding, so I'm up to 3 save Zetas now, just waiting for Malak. But
Omegas, not Zetas.
You're right. My Omegas have been the same. So
it's the same. Okay.
I haven't noticed. I'm sitting on like 500 Omegas right now. So.
Well, that's nice.
I've been
be nice.
I'm only focusing one team. So.
I
I don't have an Omega shortage. I have like 600 purples. I've got like 200 or 300 Omegas, and I've got 60 Zetas right now. So.
Yeah, not too bad. Don't worry, you'll work on a team and they'll go bye-bye. All right, Drew Dog, question. I'm tweaking my bounty hunter team. Boss with Django Lee, Dengar, Boba Fett, and who? What is a good fifth? Cad, Orazam, Greedo, Embo. There's really two. If you're going to go with that team, remember, that team requires that you AoE to get the payout. The two that you'll see people use is Zam or Greedo. Those two will help proc and help get the AoE done. Some people that are being really intense on defense will put Nest in there, because she will immediately do her first move, which is an AoE hit, and that helps get the payouts going quicker. But typically the bounty hunter team that's called the Van Sil team is Jingo Lee with Boss, Dengar, Boba Fett, and Zam. If they don't have a Zam, I've seen people use like a Greedo in that team, because again, they're going to throw the thermals and stuff like that. So those are typically the two teams that you see with that. All right, next question. That was the last question. Well, guys, look what we did. We got through all the questions at a reasonable time. Well,
wow.
I'm shocked. See what happens when we don't have Finn giving us a hard time about Twinkies and Porgs and getting us sidetracked? Right. When Finn's busy with emails, we are able to get through a lot of stuff. All right, so we're going to end this stream. Now we can start, well, just right after 1 o'clock. I'm shocked, but very happy. But if you have more questions, the good news is you can come find us on our Discord. We have RSG Discord. It's linked down below. I encourage you guys to come and join the Discord. A great community of folks that just love the game. If you have questions, you can message us personally. You can message me at RangerJ1999. Do me a favor for those watching right now. Stop what you're doing. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Just stop. Just give us a thumbs up. It helps with monetization. It helps spread our video out there in YouTube land. So if you could do that, we would really, really appreciate it. Make sure you also follow us on Twitch, because we will be doing GAC tomorrow on Twitch. So we're doing some other stuff. Finn, any plans here? I know you were planning on doing some PC stuff. Anything tonight or tomorrow?
It'll be spur of the moment, because
we know you're busy. I'm
trying. I do want to play some games later today, but it depends. So just be on the lookout. I'm going to be trying to do more on Twitch here.
Okay.
So yeah, just stay tuned and make sure that you do have the follow-on, so you'll get the email if I go live. Because I'll tell you guys right now, moving forward, there's a chance that I'm just going to hop into Twitch at random times during the day and just play games while I'm at work when there's nothing going on, because I know all hell is about to break loose in about 15 minutes, so I'll play for 15 minutes. So
Finn, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Finn. But yes, at 5:30 today p.m. Eastern, I will be doing some mini roster reviews. So if you would like to check that out, please do. Well, I'm taking those. Give me those damn things. So I will be doing mini roster reviews today. So if you're a Patreon or you have questions about your account you want me to look at, 5:30 p.m. Eastern is where to go. And then on top of that, tonight I'll be on Miss Pastier's show. Maybe we'll get some Finn action going on today as well. And then tomorrow we'll have the lunch stream. I'll do my first round of Grand Arena Championship fights tomorrow. I think it'll be attack phase tomorrow, round 1. I'm facing Guilty of Mine. Has 500,000 GP more than me, so that's going to be an intense fight. It's always fun when I face MC3 members, so it's always cool. And they're such a good group of guys. So do all that stuff and check out all the other stuff. Join us in Discord, yada, yada, yada. So with that, we're going to call this one done. On behalf of myself, the crew, our good friend BMoreFet, who we did the roster review today, thank you guys for stopping in. Very much appreciated. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you in a few hours for mini roster reviews, maybe some PC gaming stuff for Finn. We don't know. We're cray-cray. And if you guys haven't checked out, the new lore video is out on Mace Windu, so check that out. Always love you guys to watch that. Give me some feedback. It's always good. With that, we're gonna end the stream. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon. Peace.